I'm Stephen Whitesides with Greenbrier Music, having a great time on a bare naked Tama Starclassic kit. Our barbecue finish here is one of the sexiest things I've ever seen on drums. This is really cool and exclusive to greenbriermusic.com. So what do? I've played almost every drum set known to man, vintage, new, you name it. I've got a million YouTube videos out. Again, my name's Stephen Whitesides, and I give you awesome kit comparisons, or I hope they're awesome. So I always do the good and the bad. I love Tama. We sell a lot of Tama. I'll tell you one bad thing about this kit. I recommend you buy new heads. G2 is cool. That is what I'm playing on this kit. I've played a lot of Starclassics, and I think that you're going to be a lot happier with a little more control. The EC2 Clear series by Evans or a coded G2 would be a big upgrade for this kit. I'd highly recommend if you buy this kit, call us, talk to us, we'll work with you. We'll get you a really cool bundle price so you're not really shelling out too much to make an upgrade into a brand new set of drum heads that didn't ship all the way here on the kit. It's always nice for your batter heads. The resonant heads are surprisingly good. They tuned up nice and easily. Let's see, other challenges. It was really hard to pick a configuration to do the video on because we are doing this in a 5-piece, a 6-piece, or as you see here, the 7-piece, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 22 kick, and a 14-inch snare drum to match here. I'm just playing on a pair of UFIP Bionic Series hi-hats, 14-inch here, just to have something, but I thought I'd really focus on the drums instead of doing my normal drum solo thing on this video. The sliding mount right here, this is a pretty cool feature. You can actually move these two toms in closer to you or farther away. It's common on all of the Silver Star and Starclassic lineup now. It's a pretty nice feature. If you end up just playing a smaller kit, you might want to draw your tom toward you. If you're playing a bigger kit, I move everything back to fit into this nice smooth arc so I can reach everything kind of evenly and fluidly. We do have die-cast hoops and lugs, nice tension rods, and the nice die-cast, and these are black nickel-plated Starcast mounting systems, the new upgraded ones. And they're very comfortable to play on, very consistent. And you do have a little less wiggle in your floor toms. Something I miss about the Star series, the kit I play, Tama Star series. The floor toms are spring-loaded and rubber insulated, so there's no metal on metal. So the floor toms wiggle just as much as your rack tom is able to. So you get that nice free open sensation and the same tone out of all of your drums. Not just on this kit, but on your Ludwig Classic Maple, on your Pearl anything ever, because they don't really do a good isolation mount in my opinion. They're very firm. They're very firm across the kit, or you get into isolated mounted toms, you have wiggle, 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 boom, 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 and then you get down here, thud, thud. Because the drums aren't isolation mounted, they're a little more dampened, they feel different to play on, so that's the negative out of buying this kit. But who has 10 grand to fix that problem and who cares? Once you get too worked up, maybe you don't notice. I'm a connoisseur of drums, maybe you're a hobbyist, and this is a great kit for you. So let's talk about the more important things. What is awesome about this kit? This is an awesome sounding kit, first of all. If you don't notice little nuances like how much your drums wiggle, call me crazy. These things sound pretty cool. They're easy to tune up. They favor kind of a mid-tuning range is what I found on this kit. So that's where we are. We could go a lot lower on these, we could go higher on these, but I picked something that kind of lent itself to a little bit of a hip-hoppy rock mix and match jam. And that's usually who our customer base seems to be for this sort of kit, but it's also a versatile kit. With a setup like this, I'd take the 12-inch, the bass drum, and the 14 and go play a jazz gig any day. Totally get away with that. Once you upgrade your heads to EC2, you're also controlled enough to be a studio recording musician with this kit, and this is a nice, top-of-the-line, other than Star, professional kit. Star was the top of the line for many years until recently. And again, unless you have 10 grand, this is your jam. This is a really sweet kit. As for the snare, I found it's way more responsive than I expected. I might throw the little zero rings or a Evans EQ patch onto here to do a little something to tone the snare's wires down or tighten them up a little bit from where I have, but then you get a little bit snappy. It's kind of a balancing act between dampening and having a nice sizzly live press roll that you can get out of your snare. Other than that, I will say, man, these are easy. If you're frustrated, if you have a kit, it sounds good, you're fairly happy with it, should I shell out $1.5 grand to almost $2 grand to get one of these awesome Starclassic drum sets? Yeah, I would say, what else are you going to spend your money on that's going to make you happy? You're probably having a stress-free weekend when you go play that gig and you have a kit where nothing could go wrong. These are all space-age nice die-cast, strong metal parts. Nothing's going to break. I've never had a Tama kit fail on me, and that's one of the reasons why it's one of our best-selling brands. I'd stick with the Tama and be safe, and the Starclassic is one of the best bang for your buck price points. Again, I'm Stephen Whitesides with GreenbrierMusic.com. You can reach us at 540-372-DRUM. See ya.